Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, random Chinese area. With the creepiest stalk bouncing girls.
Actually, these are what's the name? I know that because hopping zombies.
Hopping zombies? What?
Yeah, they're based off Chinese mythology. I'm trying to remember the exact name.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, now that you bring it up.
It's like Jiangxi, I think it is. Yeah, I'm looking,
Jiangxi.
Jiangxi, like jumping zombies.
Creepy as fuck.
Creepy as fuck. But yeah, I like back when I first played the game and I got to this area, I thought
they were
just
awesome. I thought they were just jumping girls. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why are we stomping on random girls' heads?
Jumping girls that don't die. You can stomp on them. You'll immobilize them for a few seconds and then they can get right back up.
Well, they are zombies.
Yeah, but you can't tell.
I get it now, but I thought back then they were just, indestructible.
Well, do they explain the enemies in the?
No.
You didn't even let him finish a sentence. What are you gonna say? The manual?
Yeah, the manual. They usually have like a list of enemies.
I'm pretty sure I never actually had the manual for this game.
I never looked at the manual. I got the game when I was like 3. Like, I fucking remember if we had the manual or not. It's a Mario game. Who needs the manual? You run and you jump.
The only Game Boy games I ever actually had the box of manual for were the Pokemon games and the Mega Man X
color games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never really had the manual either. The only manual I can remember actually reading is the Super Mario Brothers port for Game Boy Color.
Oh, Mario Brothers Deluxe.
Yeah, that one, which was actually a good port, but yeah, I never had any. I never had the manual for this one. My cousin gave it to me, sort of as a hand-me-down. So,
yeah, most of my Game Boy games are actually hand-me-downs, or I just got them used.
Well, being the oldest, they were all mine. Except a few my sisters owned.
My SNES collection was grand until my father decided one day to get a PS1 for the entire family and traded most of my games in to get it without telling me.
What?
Ouch.
Tan? Gray? What?
Oh, yeah.
Sepia tone normal again.
It seems that we've...
I fidgeted so much with...
Sepia tone.
I fidgeted so much with the controller on that last death sequence that I accidentally hit the X button on the Super Nintendo controller, which changes the color scheme from
Sepia tone again.
No, we are in Western mode.
Pressing the X button on the Super Nintendo controller changes the color scheme from sepia tone to Super Game Boy Color palette. So now that I know what button presses changes the color, I now use it to vent off my frustration every time I die.
Whoa! Zombies! Zombies!
Finally.
Screw you, bonus world.
Yay!
Yeah, like this is the final part of the Mario Land playthrough. This game is really, really short, especially if you're a Mario aficionado. Oh, is that you, Panzer from Mario 2 USA? Fuck you! I can actually jump on you this time.
Well, they did bring back a lot of obscure enemies, like the little bug thing that was early in the game was from the original arcade Mario Brothers.
Failure.
But then random snakes.
Yeah, but you can actually jump on them in this game. You can jump on just about everything except piranha plants and bullet bills.
Are those actually piranha
I'm sure
plants?
you can on bullet bills. Well,
no, I've touched bullet bills before, and I don't.
Frustrated, Johnny?
Yes, I am.
Well, this is the second time in a row you've played the same game.
Well, you can beat this game in about 10 minutes if you know what the fuck you're doing.
That's a real dick enemy placement there with that Goomba.
Sepia tone color, sepia tone color.
What other colors can you turn it to? Can you turn it into the original black and white?
That's what
the sepia tone I guess is supposed to be.
Actually, you can change the color scheme again by pressing L and R on the controller. You get this menu where you can change the color schemes to whatever you want or whatever the game allows you to, and you can go to the original monochrome look. But if I'm playing on the Super Game Boy, I'm showing off those cute colors, so.
This game came out before Mario 3, right?
No, Mario 3
before
preceded this.
America. Before
Okay.
America got Mario 3 anyway.
Yeah, Japan already had Mario 3 at this point.
Okay, because
Back
then...
when Japan would get stuff years before we would.
Yeah.
should we give the Americans... should we get the American Super Mario Land yet? Let them sweat it out for a few more months.
5 years later. Okay, now it's time.
If I were more clever, I'd make an Operation Rainfall joke, but I'm not, so...
I don't even know what that is.
You don't?
No.
Oh, it's been everywhere, almost to an obnoxious degree, actually.
It's a fan protest to get 3 Wii RPGs here, Xenoblade, Last Story, and Pandora's Tower.
Okay. I had no idea there was some kind of operation going on. When you said Operation Rainfall, I'm thinking some kind of military.
No, that's what the movement is called, Operation Rainfall.
Honestly,
I definitely heard about people's wants for getting a few specific RPGs into the Wii, but I had no idea there was a movement.
Honestly, I expect if it does actually end up working, I expect half the people who campaign for them not to buy it anyway. So,
well, it's
that's
one of those things that makes no sense considering they're all going to Europe.
Well, is the movement any better than the Mega Man Legends 3 movement to get it back, which really isn't doing its fucking job?
No.
well, they at least got Nintendo to acknowledge that they exist. So,
And
that's
there's
nice.
rumors that they're kind of being forced to do at least Last Story.
well, Last Story, the localization isn't even done with that yet, so there's still plenty of time. Pandora's Tower, I don't think there's any hope for because it's the least wanted out of all the games. And it's the most obscure. Xenoblade apparently is already finished for America, but we don't know about that yet.
I just don't get why Last Story wouldn't be brought over in the first place. It's made by the same guy who made Final Fantasy, which sells well here, and his music's done by Oshima.
Yeah.
It's like, why wouldn't you bring this over?
I mean, even then, you never know until you give it a shot when it comes to importing what you think is an obscure game, because look at it's a good example here.
No More Heroes.
No, I'm thinking of more something archaic, something that took a while to get. Sin and Punishment.
Yeah.
That was for the N64. That was initially import only, and then they finally released it for the Virtual Console. Sold well enough, it got a fucking sequel.
I played the original Sin and Punishment, and the controls kind of awkward in that game. Have any of you played the sequel?
It's on rail. It's on rail shooter, but the one thing that makes it awkward for me is that when you usually when I'm playing an on rail shooter, I'm controlling a ship, not a human being.
Yay, Star Fox.
Well, yeah, the control always seemed a little bit awkward for the N64 Sin and Punishment. Have any of you played the Wii one?
Nope.
I haven't played the Wii sequel.
Because just having the pointer being your aiming, I think, should make the would make it control a lot better.
What's the point of those spikes up there? You can't get there, as far as I'm aware.
Or can you?
No, you can't. Mushroom, want.
Whoa! What the hell was that?
Darn it, dog.
Full moon? What?
That scared the shit out of me.
Cloud is the final boss. Cloud that leads.
It's one of those random sheet clouds.
It's the final boss now, Tatanga, who did appear in Mario Land 2, and that's the only 2 games he's ever been in.
I thought Wario was the villain in Mario Land 2.
He is, but Tatanga's a boss.
He's just a normal boss?
Yeah.
Oh, what an emotion.
At least he's in the game. That's 2 games, that's more than Wart.
Wart really wasn't the best villain, though. I mean, I love Mario 2 USA, but still.
Dog,
Wart.
your opinions?
What?
No,
dog?
my dog is stupid and barks 5 minutes even after the thing she's barking at goes away.
Ryan, what part of Super Mario Land are you on? Shut up, dog.
This boss is actually pathetically easy after you realize its pattern.
And if you shoot the projectiles enough,
they go away.
They do disappear.
Ikaruga the Saint.
I just find it ironic that the final boss of a Mario game involves shooting.
Yeah, it's a shoot 'em up level.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
Little do we know that Super Mario Galaxy 3, the last boss, will be a first-person shooter level.
Take no prisoners.
Multi-kill.
Flag captured.
Mario, they're capturing our point.
Screw with this. I'm gonna do a team of deathmatch now.
But this credit, I really do love this credits theme music. It's short, so it loops a lot, but I love it a lot.
Hi, Gunpei Yokoi.
Thank you for flying Mario Airlines. Attention, we are having no seatbelts, so when we eventually crash, you are gonna die.
So we eventually run out of fuel. For landing. Hopefully one of the credit names will break our fall.
Programmer.
And hopefully it has a really long name.
Yeah, don't you love it back in the day when there was only one programmer for a game?
Yeah.
Now there's like hundreds.
By the way, this jet comes out of fucking nowhere.
Pulling jets out of your ass seems to just be a superpower among platformer heroes.
Well, that also means the jet was behind Daisy the entire time.
She could have just left.
She could have just left when she felt like it. That bitch.
Special
Who the hell
thanks
is
to
Taki?
From Soul Calibur?
Izushi Nagata. Yeah.
These guys actually have their whole name spelled out, unlike the unfortunate bastards in the beginning of the credits.
Who actually made the game?
Yeah, Gunpei Yokoi is one of them.
Hey. The end.
That is the end of Super Mario Land. Yep, very fucking short. Hope you guys enjoyed it. How much time is left? Oh, it's done. That's the end of the part.
Kind of a weird game in Mario's history.
It's over.
You know what? I'll leave one of you guys to do Mario Land 2. I'm not really.
Hey, I like Mario Land 2.
Then you do it, then.
If I find a way to actually play it, sure. May end up having to use emulators.